Hello students, I am Krishna Nagar, your maths teacher, and today we are going to start our next chapter, that is algebraic expression. So first we will define what is algebraic expression. So it is an expression involving constant, variable and some operations like addition, multiplication, etc. Variables. Now in algebraic expression we are talking about the constants, variables and operations. So let's discuss what are variables. Variables is an unknown number which could have a different numeric values. It is called variable as it can vary. It means that any symbol which could have varying values is known as variable. Generally we represent A, B, C, D or X, Y, Z, or you can say alphabets, as generally we use alphabets as a variable. The next thing is equation. Now algebraic expression and algebraic equation both seem to be same, but the minor difference is between them that when in an algebraic expression we use a symbol of equal, then it becomes an equation. So we can say that an equation is a condition on a variable. It says that two expressions are equal. Okay, so in an algebraic equation, if we are using the symbol of equality, then it becomes an equation. Here you can see that there is an example, that is 5x plus 7 is equal to under root 2. Now it's an equation. If we are considering only one term, that is 5x plus 7, then it is an algebraic expression. But we are considering the equality sign also. So 5x plus 7 is equal to under root 2 is an equation. Here in this 5, which is along with x, is the coefficient, plus is an operation, 7 and under root 2. These two are the constants. So the first term is the expression and the second expression is equal to root 2. Both the expressions combinedly make the equation. Now in this there are three terms. Now what is term? The variables or the combination of variables which are separated by the sign of plus or minus are the terms. Here you can see we are having three terms, that is 5x, 7 and root 2. Now the important points related to the equation, one of the expression must have a variable. So what are the important points? First, that one of the expression must have a variable. Second, the LHS of the equation is equal to the RHS of the equation. That means the equation must be balanced. Next is the expression does not have the equality sign, but the equation always has an equality sign. As I explained you that if the algebraic expression is having the sign of equality, it becomes an equation. If we interchange the position of the expression from LHS to RHS, the equation remains same. It means that in any equation, if we change the whole RHS to the RHS and LHS to the RHS, then it remains same and both the equations are of same type. Now, how to form equation using statement? So this is an important part of your syllabus, that how to form the equations. When any statement is given to you, you have to convert that statement into an equation. Here you can see that one statement is given to you. The statement says that the sum of 4 times of x and 12 is 35. Now what is given? The sum of 4 times of x. That means 4x. 4 times of x means 4x and 12. That means plus 12 is equal to 35. So the equation becomes 4x plus 12 is equal to 35. This is how we make any equation using the statement. Now the second example. Half of a number is 3 more than 8. That means half of any number, and if we are considering that number as x, then half of any number is 3 more than 8. Okay, so half of the number, that is 1 by 2x minus 8 is equal to 3. So this is how we can make equations using the statements. Now what is balanced equation? When LHS and RHS both are equal, then it is said to be a balanced equation. Okay, Here you can say that 4 plus 1 is equal to 5. We can use this also. Now, if we add the same number on the both sides, if we add the same number on the both sides in an equation, then the equation remains same. We can add or subtract on the a number on both sides. So the equation remains same. For example, 12 minus 8 is equal to 3 plus 4. In this equation, you can easily see that 4 is equal to 4. If we add 3 to both sides, that means if we add 3 on the LHS as well as on RHS, it will remain the same. So we can say that this is a balanced equation. Second thing, similarly as we are adding, we can subtract also. If we subtract the same number from both hand sides, that means LHS and RHS, then also the equation remains same. Considering the same equation, that is 12 minus 8 is equal to 3 plus 1. This is a balanced equation, you can see. Now, if we subtract the same number, means any number, suppose we subtract 3 from both hand side, then also you can see that the LHS and RHS remain same. The next is, if we multiply the same number on both hand side, the equation remains same. So again, taking the same example, that is 12 minus x is equal to 3 plus 1, we can see that if we multiply both the sides with 3, then also the equation remains same. Similarly, if we divide the same equation with any number, that means if we divide a number, same number on both hand side, like LHS as well as RHS, then also the equation remains same. Now, the solution of an equation. Any value of the variable which satisfies the given equation is the solution of the equation. What does the satisfying mean? Actually, if we place a value of the variable in that equation, so it must be balanced from both sides. Then we say that the equation is satisfying. Now, there are two methods of solving an equation. First, by adding or subtracting the same number from both sides, so that equation we can see and we will get the solution. For example, here you can see the equation given to us is 1x plus 11 is equal to 35. Now, here you can see that we want to find the solution for this equation. So, we have to find a value of x such that when we put that value in this equation, it will satisfy the equation. Now, what we can do, we can subtract 11 from both hand side, from LHS as well as from RHS. So when we subtract LHS minus, we subtract 11 from LHS, so 11 will be cancelled out by 11 and 35 minus 11 will result 24. So value of x is 24. So x is equal to 24 is the solution for this given equation. Now, second example, 25y is equal to 125. Again, this is an equation and we have to find the value of y. To this, now, here we can see that the single terms are there on both hand side. So, we can divide the equation by 25 on both hand side. So, it will result 25y upon 25 is equal to 125 divided by 25. That means y is equal to 5 will be the answer. The second method is transporting method. In this method, we transport the numbers from one side to the other side and variables on one side. So, it gives us a clear-cut solution that variables on one side and the constants on other side. While transporting the numbers, the sign of the terms get changed. If we are shifting a positive term to LHS to RHS or RHS to LHS, then it becomes negative. That means the sign becomes opposite, or we have to change the sign. If some term is multiplying on LHS and it will be transported to on RHS, then it would be divided. So this way the sign got changes. For example, x plus 11 is equal to 35. Now, we had done this example previously by subtracting 11 from both hand side. Now, how we are going to do it with the help of transporting method. In this, we will shift 11 from LHS to RHS. So, plus 11 will become minus 11 when it comes towards the RHS. So x will be 35 minus 11, that means 24. So this is the transporting method. From a solution to the equation. Now, we can also find the equation using the solution. Suppose it means that if answer is given to you, you can form an equation. When we solve the equation to get the solution, we can get the equation by having the solution. Any equation has only one solution, but we may have equation from solution. Means if we want to form an equation for a particular solution, then we may have so many equations for same solution. So it could be vary from person to person. For example, given that x is equal to 7. Now, here solution is given to us that x is equal to 7. If we want to make equation for this solution, we may say that thrice of x is 21. So 3x is equal to 21. Okay. Now we may say that thrice of x when added to 8 gives us 29. So that would be another equation, and both the equations have the same solution, that is x is equal to 7. So it is not there are many possible equations for a given solution. Now you can see the next thing is application of simple equation to practical situations. Now we are learning to solve equations, but where these solutions or these equations are practically used. If we have statement related to practical situation, then first we have to convert it in the form of equation, then we have to solve to find the solution. So these equations are actually used in your day-to-day life. For example, Radha's mother age is 5 years more than 3 times Shikha's age. Find Shikha's age if her mother is 44 years old. Now, in this is our day-to-day life question. So, given that Radha's mother is 5 years more than Shikha's age. Okay. So, if we are considering Shikha's age as some y years, then Radha's mother's age will be 3 times 5 years more than 3 times Shikha's age. Now we can form the equation for that. So let us consider that Shikha's age is y years. Now her mother's age will be 3 times Shikha's age and 5 years more. That means 3y plus 5. Now what is Radha's mother is? It is exactly 44 years. So the equation becomes 3y plus 5 is equal to 44. Now we can use any method, transport method or adding or subtracting method to solve this equation. We will use transport method. So 44 minus y, 3y is equal to 44 minus 5. So it would be 3y is equal to 39, that means y is equal to 13. So Shikha's age is 13 years. Okay. So this is how we can use the equations in our day-to-day life. Let's take one more example. That is, a number consists of 2 digits. The digit in tens place is twice the digit in the units place. If 18 is subtracted from the number, the digits are reversed. Find the solution. Now, it is given that the digit at unit place, if we take digit at unit place as y. Now, digit at tens place is double than the digit at unit place. So, if digit at tens place is unit place is y, then the digit at tens place will be 2y. Now, so the number will be 2y and y. As it is given that if 18 is subtracted from the number, the digits are reversed. It means if we subtract 18, that means 2y, y. If we subtract 18, minus 18 is equal to y, 2y. Now, here you must remember that this y and 2y are not going to multiply. They are the place values. So we want multiplied y into 2y is equal to 2y square. So actual method of writing any 2-digit number is we multiply the tens place with 10 and ones place with 1. So how we are going to write this number? 2y and 2y will be written as 10 into 2y plus 1 into y, and y to y will be written as 10 into y plus 1 into 2y. That is how we write any two-digit number. On solving, we will get 20y plus y minus 18 is equal to 10y plus 2y. Now, by transporting and adding the variables, we will get 21y minus 18 is equal to 12y. So, we will shift 12y on the LHS. So, it will become 9y is equal to 18. So, y is equal to 2. So, the digit at the unit place is 2. Now, at the digit at tens place is twice the digit at ones place. So, it will be 2 into 2, that means 4. So, the required number is 42. So, that's all about this exercise. Thank you.